Good morning, cyber traders, and welcome back on this lovely Thursday. Good to see you, Lita. Good to see you, Michael. Looks like you changed your photo on the cyber group room. Good to see you all. Everyone, welcome back on social media. Looks like getting closer and closer to a long weekend. Yesterday, we had a pretty good day on some of the quantum stocks. We'll talk a little bit about those. Getting a little bit of bounce on the fire of the California fire stocks. They're starting to make a little bit of a push. I went long a couple of them. I'll talk a little bit about those too yesterday and a couple other things. But yeah, so anyway, we got the inaugurations coming up. Market is closed on Monday. So which kind of sucks about that is that not only, I hate holidays because we lose a day, but I'm really looking forward to these executive orders, how it's going to affect certain stocks. Now, did everyone watch everyone attended the podcast yesterday? So we had Rick Sandler on, okay, and we had the shorts and everything else. And what was really, really cool, and what I love doing about the podcast is that, now instead of always going to these webinars, I mean, like, what I'm talking about, like there's always these big webinars, that are going on constantly. And, and they're always trying to sell you something. I mean, and I get it. I mean, listen, we all done it. And listen, you're there, you want to learn more, it's in that, and you should. But sometimes you want to take a step back and you want to just kind of hear a little bit more of interviewing the person, just like how you would. And what was nice about having Rick on yesterday is that he, you'll notice we'll talk a lot more about learning from losers than the winners. And, he said the same thing, you had Vince that was on the day before. He was telling you how he blew up he blew up an account, in an oil stock. Rick was talking about he blew up two $50,000 accounts. He's still standing. He's doing great. You know what I mean? But it was a very valuable lesson. He learned some very valuable things. So when you guys get a chance, watch those videos. There it is. Rich just posted up the link right there on YouTube. If you guys want to watch it, watch the shorts and watch the long ones if you missed them. And then, like everything else, always, always, always like us, friend us, ring the bell when we go live, because we're going to have a really good lineup that's coming up in the next few months. We got Tom Sosnoff from Tasty Works that's going to be coming on. We got a couple of people from Bloomberg going to be coming on. We got the Cyber Expo is going to come on. And I think for the Cyber Expo, we're going to do something really, really cool. Some of you we hear in December. I think we're going to focus on AI. And I'm going to have all the traders that are going to talk about how their trading is going to be affected on the AI market. I think you guys are going to love that too. All right. But just make sure you guys are registered for those. Anyway, regarding about what happened yesterday, I wanted to cover that first, and then we're going to see what's moving on. We got this one stock, Wheeler, that's moving up pretty nicely. Some of you remember this stock. We traded this back in September last year. It ran from like $6 up to $75 in 2 days. Can that happen today? Probably not, but we might get a little bit. So we'll keep an eye on. We'll check it out a little bit. But a couple of stocks that we traded yesterday, all the quantum stocks did really, really well yesterday, okay? So quantum stocks got a little bit of a bounce. You could see that they became day trades, became swing trades, okay? This stock specifically, and if you notice every one of them, they're very, very similar. But if you look at the stock right here, you got to go to the chart. Like Rick was talking yesterday on the podcast. You got to trust the chart. So anyway, got to trust the stock or the chart on this one, even though the CEO of NVIDIA bashed all the quantum stocks. And this was when he did it back here when his stock was 26. It came down to some major support levels right around here, around $6. And you could see that within 2 days, if you were patient enough and you waited on the second day, if you jumped in, here's the stock went from 670. Now it's already at 1270. Is it going to continue to be higher? I probably would say maybe not. Probably will stop somewhere around here. You're probably a little bit late, but you never know. Things might change when the market opens up. I don't know. I'll see how the street reacts, but you got resistance levels at these lows right around $13, $13.7, which looks like we hit there in pre-market, but the real support level, which is going to be the resistance level as of today, if it does break, it's going to be at 1650. But they all did really, really well yesterday. I mean, I like them. They're gapped up. I'm going to put them back on the watch list, but you could see how in the intraday right now in pre-market, it's starting to trend down. It hit that peak right there close to 14, which I'm talking about right here, and now it's starting to come down. And we can always check out the orders to confirm that why it's doing that because remember, what do we teach at Cybertrading University? We focus on the orders of the right of the chart. That's where it comes into. All right. Anyway, so we had a nice move on that stock yesterday and a couple other ones I want to bring up. So Rigetti was the other one, RGTI. That one also, you can see how they're trending down right now. They trade very, very, very similar. But this stock also went all the way to $20, came down to $5, went down about 75%. Now she's another double. They're all pretty much doubles. What else was there? IONQ was the other one. The IONQ was another one. Oops, spelled it wrong. IONQ. Hit the wrong keyboard. That one, you could see it ran from like $30 all the way to $40. That was another really, really nice one too. And there were a couple other ones. A couple of stocks I want to touch upon. Wolf was a nice little mover yesterday too. I like that one. It was a nice, slow, steady stock. You could see it started in the morning, ran from right around $5, shot up to about $6.50. Another nice little mover, not a typical, 100, 200% mover over the course of the day, but that was pretty good. Tesla did really, really well yesterday, making a little bit of a comeback. You don't have to worry about trading a $400 stock. You could have traded the TSLL, which was the ETF. That stock was down to 25. You could see it had a nice little push up to 30. Why is it going up? I don't know. It could probably because Doge. I don't know. We're getting close to the election. We're getting the inauguration coming up. You had also DJT that also did pretty well. It's a Trump media stock. You could see what's nice about this stock. It's building a nice little Fausto flag here. I don't know if you guys noticed that right there. All right. So that one did pretty well. So I don't know. We're getting close to it. We'll see how it goes. But listen, I don't know. Buying rumors, sell news. We'll see what happens, after he becomes officially be the president, if it's going to continue to go higher. And once again, getting back to what Rick said yesterday, and it just comes to my mind. I meant to say this earlier, that, when it comes to trading, you don't take politics personal. Okay. I know everyone has a personal thought about, oh, what about this? What about that? I don't believe what these do. Don't be like that. We are the same party when it comes to trading. Okay. When we trade, he said it, and every other presenter that's on my podcast will say the same thing. I don't tell them to talk about politics. We just, we're in the politics type of the year. And the thing is, there's gonna be a lot of changes. A lot of stocks are gonna get affected by it, and you have to react to it. Okay. And it's only going to get maybe a little bit nasty for about the first 100 days, but it's going to be great. Listen, money's money at the end of the day, right? That's the way I look at it. Some people, you don't have to love your job. You just got to like your job. And, there are people I know love their job. And I'm sitting there, I'm scratching my head. I'm like, I know you love your job, but you're not making any money. All that talent that you spent. Oh, but I love my job. I'm like, okay, that's good if you love it, but don't expect to be, you got your bills got to pay next month, and it doesn't pay the bills. So always kind of look at. That's right. Patrick, follow the green, not the black. All right. Or the red, you want to call it. All right. So anyway, what else that we had right there that the big move? I think that was it. That were those two. Now let's talk about what's moving this morning. There are a couple of stocks that are moving this morning. I want to start off with the stock BMRA. What a beauty, right? Look at the BRMA. So do I have its book right here? No, I don't. Let me go. Let me bring up the order book over here. BMRA. There we go. So this stock is going on the list. BMRA. Yes. Okay. So cheap stock, dollar stock. I know. Oh, it's dollar. I'm scared. Listen, who cares? You know what? If it's moving, it's moving. Now, educational wise, because every stock trades the same way, orders starting to show up here about $1.50, about 170,000. You could see when the orders show up here about 30 cents, stock made a big run. So what I would like to see, just to let you know, I would like to see it hover right around above $1 just for a while, let it consolidate, and then we'll consider it. Okay. But is that my favorite one on the list? No, absolutely not. By the way, you see how it disappeared? I even have my watch list that anything under $1 does not show up. Okay. But that's why it just totally fell off my watch list. Another stock, Wheeler right here, which is looking pretty good right here. It's starting to trend on the downtrend. It had a good run up. A couple of big iceberg orders showing up here. 100,000 share orders are hovering here around 320. So WHLR. is going to go on our watch list. Now, if you're a student of CyberTrading University, you know we teach you how to keep track of your journals. Why don't you go back? Maybe your trading was back then. See how the stock did. Remember, that's how you learn. You got to learn before you could earn. Another one that's moving this morning right here is this stock right here, PMCEC. Good volume, 10 million shares. Let's go check the orders out there. I'm not super excited about the orders. Big blocks came in around $1.40. There's a lot of orders here at $1. So we'll put that on the watch list. A lot of cheap ones this morning. PMEC. Okay, that one. PMAX. Good pop-up. I guess came out earnings on a downtrend. Let's scratch that one. DOYU. The stock's been on a good run, but first of all, I don't like it. I don't like the chart on it. Sober. And I'm not talking about the alcohol. Sober, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it's safe. It's on a downtrend. Not interested. Don't like that one, how it's trending. This one, nice little push up, and now she's starting to go down. Don't like how in the pre-market. These all do not look like what we want to trade. Not at all. Holo starting to go up. It had a good run up yesterday. Came back down. Some of you remember the stock in December ran from $1 to $5. We'll put it on the watch list. We'll put it on the watch list. HOLO. A little bit better than the other ones. All right. Oh, then we got to put the quantum stocks. QUBT. We'll keep an eye on that one. And what was the other one? QBTS. It's over here in the New York Stock Exchange. We'll check that in a second. All right, this one's getting crushed down 49%. Doesn't look like a dead cat bounce. This one gapped up and got totally crushed. Not interested. Wow, this thing got hammered right in the middle of the day. Never came back. That did not look good. VMAR, we did well on that yesterday. We know why it's on a down list. All right, we'll scratch those out. New York Stock Exchange, what we got here? Anything good here? TPET. It's been a fun stock. It's been moving up pretty decently. Good volume, decent spread. We'll put it on the watch list. You know what? The list is not the greatest this morning. As good as the other one. BBAI is moving up a little bit this morning. Gapped up 11%, 2 million shares. We'll put this on the watch list. BBAI. This is the warrant. Loser. Oh, what was that one? I just missed that one. Too expensive. Never mind. Scratch that out. What else we got over here? We got AM. This one's on a downtrend. Nope. And there's the QBTS. All right. So what we got going on over here, fellow traders? So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. About 8 stocks. We'll keep an eye. Maybe a little bit more than that. Not the best list. Not as good as yesterday, the day before, especially Monday. Monday was awesome. But we'll listen. We always find some new ones that will open up. But as of right now, we got a pretty decent list right here. All right, traders. Anything I'm missing I did not call out that you guys found that I did not see? Do you want me to check out? Just remember, we're going into a big weekend here. Inauguration's going on. Friday might be slow, but today, usually today's are pretty good days. All right. Now, don't forget, today at 12 o'clock, we are having open house. So if you're watching on social media, on the top right-hand corner, if you're watching on social media, just take your phone, scan the QR code. We're going to teach you how we follow the right of the chart, not the left of the chart. Just teach you how to follow orders, follow the acts, what we call the dominator market makers, all that good stuff. So if you want to join us, please like us, friend us, and scan us. We'll see you back then. Tell your friends about Cyber Traders. We're going to start about 15 minutes. Let's get ready for the open. Go hit the restrooms. Go fill up your coffee like we always say. Let's get ready to rock and roll. And if you're new here to CyberTrading University in the trading room, hopefully you enjoy and have a good time. You watch those great videos that we gave you. You spoke to education advisors, and you're looking and listening and learning. Good luck, everyone. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.